Hello friends, are you all ready for the excitement? Because over the next few minutes, we'll take you through some of the most iconic film sets that have been transformed into different locations on the big screen. A sleek, well-designed, beautiful bus arrives at the boarding area, painted with vibrant colors and the Ramoji City logo. We had two tour guides and she welcomed us with a namaste. Her exact words were, "Friends, you're about to experience the grandeur of Ramoji Film City like never before because this special bus is designed to give you the ultimate studio experience, taking you through mesmerizing film sets, enchanting gardens and spectacular shooting locations used in Bollywood, Tollywood and beyond." Keep your camera ready. Over the next few minutes, we'll take you on a journey through iconic places, be it a romantic garden, a majestic palace, a mysterious jail, even an ancient temple. Every stop has a story. Every location has witnessed cinematic history. These were her beautiful words. A minute ago, as I was speaking, you'd have witnessed the garden and the palace. Ramoji Film City was indeed really big. We could witness a lot of locations while sitting on the bus because the bus could not stop everywhere. And the tour guide would explain the movies that were taken in these locations. This was the Gurudwara, and this is a dummy Gurudwara where many movies were shot. And as you can see, these are some of the bungalows, the aesthetic buildings, the jail. Many of the locations and many of the movies that were shot was explained as and when we travelled. The bus passed through a stunning church which had white walls, tall bell towers. The bus moved towards a beautiful mosque set with intricate domes and minarets. Every set had detailing on the walls and domes which gave it an authentic feel by making it look so real, and the backdrop for historical and cultural scenes were shot in many of these places. From a dummy village to the high-tech city, everything could be seen in the film city. The bus came to a halt at this important place and it was called Bhagwatam. The entrance was so grand. There were sets of the forests of Vrindavan where Lord Krishna played his flute and performed the Ras Leela. We could see Krishna's childhood pranks with Yashodama, gopis running through gardens to meet Krishna, the divine Ras Leela under the full moon. There were huge sets of Krishna's golden city of Dwaraka. There were also pictures of the royal court of Krishna where Sudama's visit and the battle of Dwaraka was brought into life. There were a lot of huge pictures and statues of Dashawataram and various sets where we could witness the Pancha Pandavas and Krishna giving his decisions and other sets which look so real and so beautiful. We could also see Krishna as the king of Dwaraka ruling the kingdom with his wisdom. We could also see the legendary meeting of Krishna and Sudama, the Kurukshetra's war impact on Krishna's kingdom, etc. etc. There were glimpses of the war of Kurukshetra where Lord Krishna delivered the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. We could hear the holy shloka, the chant of Bhagavad Gita as we passed through the sets. With high-tech VFX studio, the Vaikunta looked really like a Vaikunta, and the celestial realm of Vishnu was created with golden pathways, floating palaces and divine light. We could also see the hilly landscapes and artificial mountain-like structure which was used to depict Govardhana Hill, which Krishna lifted to protect the people of Vrindavan from Indra's wrath. We could also see the sets of Samudra Mathanam, where the churning of the ocean was created with VFX and water sets. There were also sets of Kaliya Mardana, where Lord Krishna defeated the serpent in the Yamuna river. Ramoji Film City had everything needed to bring the Bhagavad story into life with these sets. We could see a lot of professional dancers as and when we went from one set to another, and they were teaching us some dance moves and I had an opportunity to dance as well. It was such a fun day, and I wished that the time would come to a halt and I could just stay there for a longer duration. Friends, now the moment has come where I'll be introducing you to the legendary world of Mahishmati. The introduction was a grand aerial view of the massive Bahubali set at Ramoji Film City, showcasing its towering palace, detailed carvings, and breathtaking landscapes. Welcome to the legendary world of Mahishmati. Today, we are stepping into the epic universe of Bahubali right here at Ramoji Film City, the very place where this cinematic masterpiece was brought into life. Directed by the visionary S.S. Rajamouli, Bahubali the movie redefined Indian cinema with its breathtaking visuals, powerful storytelling, and jaw-dropping action sequences. And guess what? Every major scene of this magnum opus was shot right here at Ramoji. Walking through the massive Mahishmati kingdom gates, capturing the grandeur of the architecture, as soon as you enter, you can feel the larger-than-life presence of this historic kingdom. The royal court palace interiors, towering statues, and intricate designs make you feel like you've traveled back in time to the world of kings and warriors. This large drum, does it look like a dummy? No, it looks so original, isn't it? Friends, I felt so privileged because I could be at the same spot where young Shiv, Bahubali, lifted the shivling on his shoulders, which was one of the most powerful moments of the film. Imagine standing where Prabhas performed some of the most iconic scenes in Indian cinema history. Me and Srini, it was one of our dreams to visit the film set of Bahubali, and we felt so happy and privileged. The movie became more meaningful once we visited the sets. We could hear the powerful dialogues from the movie, and the entire movie set was so mesmerizing. A dramatic zoom-in shot of the war zone set was seen where Bahubali fought the Kalakeya army. The enormous battle sequences were filmed here using state-of-the-art VFX and thousands of extras. The attention to every detailing in the war setup was just mind-blowing, and clips of the grand chariots, weapons, and throne room could be seen. From the chariots to the weapons, every element was crafted with precision to bring the Mahishmati kingdom to life. No wonder Bahubali became one of the most visually stunning films ever made. You could stand in front of the grand throne, mimicking the famous pose of Amarendra Bahubali. Or you could just stand beside the powerful lion like Srini. There was a lot of queue to stand in front of the grand throne because people wanted to mimic the famous pose of Amarendra Bahubali. But Srini was happy posing with the lion, and he looked like modern Amarendra Bahubali with glasses. This is the throne that you can see at the backdrop. Friends, if you are a true Bahubali fan, then this is your ultimate dream destination, because walking through these legendary sets, standing where the stars performed, and witnessing the sheer scale of Mahishmati is an experience like no other. Finally, I met the Queen. It was such a privilege to meet both of them. Friends, if you're visiting Hyderabad, please also visit the Ramoji Film City. Don't miss the chance to relive the magic of Bahubali, because Mahishmati का वचन है, जो यहाँ आएगा वो यहाँ का fan बन जाएगा. The impact of Bahubali 1 left us with a question, and that was, Katappa ने बाहुबली को क्यों मारा? So this question actually made us all wait for Bahubali Part 2, the conclusion. Friends, did you know that the Bahubali, the conclusion, became the first Indian film to cross rupees 1,500 crores worldwide? It was even screened in Japan, China, and Russia, gaining international fans who loved its larger-than-life storytelling. For lunch, we visited the Bahubali cafeteria. Yes, this cafeteria was called as the Bahubali cafeteria. They had Bahubali Biryani challenge, and many of them took up the challenge and had biryani. The challenge was that they served biryani in a huge plate and they had to finish it. This is the special Bahubali dosa that you can see. And even there was a challenge to have this dosa. And you can see the biryani, this is a special Bahubali biryani. And if a person could complete eating it, then he could get a gift from the Ramoji film set. What if you have not traveled to European countries? This set also gave us a glimpse of how the European city looked like. This set is designed to look and feel exactly like a European town with classical architecture, elegant street cafes and vintage cars. Whether you want a romantic Paris vibe, a modern London street or an Italian plaza, you'll all find it here. Many blockbuster movies have used this beautiful European street to recreate locations like Paris, London and Italy. Chennai Express 2013 was shot here, especially the song Titli. Remember the movie Dilwale? Some of the European style chase scenes were shot in this very spot. The movie Race was also shot here, especially the high speed action sequences. Robo or Edirin, some futuristic city sequences were shot here. They used heavy VFX. The Telugu movie Orange, starring Ram Charan, this film used this set for its romantic sequences. Welcome to the world of Pandora, right here at Ramoji Film City, where the magic of James Cameron's Avatar came to life. We could walk through this set pointing out various sci-fi structures, futuristic elements and glowing plants. The Avatar set at Ramoji Film City is a visual spectacle because of the sci-fi structures, futuristic elements and glowing plants. Here, the actor was trying to show us how the movie was shot using the VFX. The Avatar set at Ramoji Film City had so much to teach us. Friends, it all looked magical to me because he was just shaking his hand and I could see a different avatar on the projection screen. There was a perfect blend of real locations and advanced VFX. We could see the stunning sci-fi world right here at Ramoji Film City. We learned how VFX elements were used in sci-fi movies. The green screens and motion capture studios were used to transform real sets into fully digital alien worlds. Friends, we also traveled into a virtual boat, and this was a visual treat to all of us because we were actually not in a boat. It was not an island, but because of the VFX effect, we could see ourselves as one of the members in the boat. You can see Srini there. He's telling a hi. Actually, he was standing in a different location, but the VFX effect made him look different, and he was standing in a different location. You can see Srini. You can also see me after a while. It was a visual treat, and there's so much to learn. You can see many people were recording. There were people trying to locate themselves. They were trying to identify them. And it was like, you can see me? Yeah, you can see. Srini was not able to see, so I was just trying to shake my dupatta and he could locate me then. So, it was a magical world that we witnessed. Happy me and happy Srini. This is called the LED wall technology, which was similarly used in the movie Avatar. In the movie Avatar, the way of the water and it created hyper realistic digital backgrounds, right? So this is how they did that. The 3D holographic effects was created, and it added a futuristic touch to control panels and sci-fi vehicles. We again went back to the European street. Though this was a single street, but it gave us a multi-country illusion. The same street has been used as France, Italy, London in different movies just by changing the shop signs and adding little props. The walls, the roads, and even window designs were made with the help of architects from Europe to match the look of actual European towns. It is said that the signs on shops and cafes were also changed to match any movie setting. And if the film needed a Christmas winter feel, they created fake snowfall right there. You can see the vintage car at the backdrop. The buildings were all dummy, nothing was there, it was just a wooden box. This set was like a chameleon. It transforms into whatever the director needs, from a romantic Persian street to an intense action-packed chase scene. It's all possible here. Here, the speaker spoke to us about the effect of sound and how it can impact a movie. He also taught us how different sounds were created, and they used simple techniques from a mixie to a artificial slipper where they created many sounds. He spoke about the importance of audio and how important it is to make a movie more effective. Next, we went on a buggy ride to the Grand Doll Palace, Mughal sets and pyramids. It was a cinematic journey. They wanted to showcase us with various sets and how the movies were made accordingly. Friends, welcome to a magical journey through time and history, because today we are taking a buggy ride through some of the most iconic and visually stunning film sets at Ramoji Film City, from the dreamy doll palace to the royal Mughal courts and the mystical pyramids. This is a cinematic adventure. So hop on and let's go. First, we were welcomed to the doll palace, a palace straight out of the fantasy movie. This beautiful set, inspired by fairy tales and royal grandeur, has been used in numerous fantasy and period films. The buggy took us to the grand Mughal courts and palaces. I actually felt that it was not a buggy, it was a toy train. The buggy moved into an area with massive domes, intricate archways, and Persian-style gardens. The buggy enters a winter wonderland where the snow-covered landscapes, wooden cabins, and icy pathways could be seen. Ramoji Film City was a place where seasons changed as the director's command. Today, we were made to explore Ramoji Film City's snow-filled sets, a magical destination where even the tropical Indian climate can transform into a winter paradise. From romantic Bollywood song sequences to thrilling action-packed chases which required snow, this is where the filmmakers created cinematic magic. The buggy passed through a European-style snowy town, wooden houses, street lamps covered in snow, and Christmas-like decoration. We could witness the 7 wonders as well. Friends, Srini and I felt that we have landed straight in Switzerland or Alps because it was so cold, and the snow-covered rooftops, the cozy cottages, and the festive lights made this perfect holiday a perfect place to be at. They were telling us that Ajab Prem Ki Gazab Kahani, where Ranbir and Katrina's snowy sequence was shot in this format. Imagine a scene where a hero and heroine are running through the snow, laughing and throwing snowballs, or a mysterious thriller unfolding in a snowy mountain village. This is how it all looked. I don't remember the exact sequence, but I'm just randomly explaining what I remember. Sometimes the buggy took us through the dark tunnels. We also traveled through the sets of pyramids. The buggy moved through the dense green pathway with vines, ancient looking trees, and fog rolling in a mystical effect. We all felt that we were stepping into a fantasy world where lush, deep forests have been used for epic mythological films. The buggy took us through the mud huts, bonfires, wooden bridges, and the tribal decor. We could see the hidden tribal village which were used in movies. The jungle tribes were created, secret warriors and lost civilizations were seen, and we were traveling towards the mystical rituals to survival adventures. This was a perfect blend, perfect atmosphere of mystery and thrill. There was a magic show by dolls. Imagine a world where dolls come to life, perform tricks and create spellbinding illusions right here before your eyes. From floating objects to disappearing acts, these adorable animated dolls created a dreamlike experience for visitors of all ages. You can now see the 7 wonders. It was so magical and it looked so real. This is Taj Mahal. We could see the pyramids. We could also see the culture, the heritage. This is one of the wedding sets. It was so cute. We could see the dancing dolls. We could see the European wedding style, how the weddings happened there, the Christian weddings. This is the floral garden that you can see. Can you just believe that these are the sets that the Ramoji Film Studio had made for the visitors? It was mesmerizing, it was magical, and we all felt a big wow at the end of the buggy ride. With the grand carnival and dance extravaganza, Ramoji Film City gave a spectacular farewell to all of us. At the end of the day, there was a vibrant parade with dancers, acrobats, and colorfully dressed performers moving in rhythm, filling the streets of Ramoji Film City with a lot of energy. What better way to end this incredible journey than with a grand carnival celebration? As the sun sets, Ramoji Film City transforms into a festival of colors, music and dance where performers from across the world come together to create an unforgettable spectacle. From Bollywood-style flash mobs to the grace of classical Indian dance, this is where cultures blend into rhythm. The energy of the drums, the vibrant costumes, and the synchronized moments makes this a visual treat for every visitor. There were also laser shows that we could see, and it was a magical experience. There is so much to see, and one day is not enough to visit the sets, so we'll be traveling back again. This is the laser show, and back to the carnival. These were some of the chariots that we could see, which had huge sets, and we could see the stunning dance performances from Bollywood music, Lavani, Bharatanatyam and hip hop. We could see acrobats, fire dancers and jugglers adding thrill through the celebration. A magnificent float parade with dazzling lights and dreamy visuals could be seen. Look at the chariots. It looks larger than life. There were so many artists. We could see them dancing. We could see them singing. We could hear all kinds of music. This is a chariot which had a large guitar. From grand film sets to magical performances, adventure rides, and now the spectacular carnival, Ramoji Film City is truly a world of endless wonders. We could also dance along with the dancers, and as the music reached its peak, the entire Ramoji Film City turned into a giant festival celebrating the joy of cinema, creativity, and dreams. We could see people shouting, we could see people laughing, cheering, dancing. It was wonderful. As we have come to an end of an unforgettable journey through the magical world of Ramoji Film City, from grand film sets to mesmerizing performances, thrilling adventures, and a spectacular carnival, this place truly proves why it's the heart of cinematic dreams. Ramoji Film City is the perfect holiday destination. You can see the grand stage, and the performer who's performing at the center was also teaching us how to dance. She was doing the perfect dance steps and we were trying to copy her. We enjoyed dancing along and the experience was unforgettable. We danced to almost all the popular latest trending songs. Friends, if you are a film lover like me, a thrill seeker, or just someone looking for a magical escape, Ramoji Film City offers an experience like no other. It's not just a place, it's a feeling, it's a dream, it's a celebration of cinema and creativity. You can see the dancer honestly dancing and she's having such a great time, and we are having a great time as well, copying the same steps in our own way. We can now see Srini dancing. He's fairly a good dancer, but he's a little shy. If I have to summarize, then my exact words would be, movies create magic, but places like Ramoji Film City let you live it. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep believing, because every journey is a story and you are the star of your own story. Bye-bye friends, stay positive and rise and shine.